Hi, Barrick. Hi, Solar. How are y'all doing? Y'all ready for the final skong? Hi, Nala. I hope you're doing good. Hi, Bulgarian. Okay, so let's see. We need to go back to Verdania. I guess the fastest way to get there would be to just go there, I guess. There is a fast travel point. I don't know if it would be faster to fast travel or not. I swear, bear traps are like my biggest weakness. Again? Hi, Not. How are you? Okay, maybe it would have been faster to fast travel over here, but still. No cat. Sippy. Weather's a bit hot, but chilling. I feel that. It's been really hot all day, and it literally just started cooling down like 10 minutes ago. The funny thing is, I think that it's either raining or snowing outside currently. Bears are everyone's weakness. Is that like the human type chart, like Pokemon? Bear type beats human. Hi, Ender. How are you? What did you miss? You missed me walking to the right. That's about it. We're working our way back over to Verdania to do what is the fight called? Clover Princes?
Da, finestra.
Oh, we also haven't done whatever the note was that we got hit with at the end of stream. I don't know what that is, what that's for. Okay, so there's at least one room we haven't been in, and it's right here. Unless this door Unless this is the door that leads back in here. I should have sat at the bench before I came in here. Oh, this is a combat arena. So, what kind of bugs are these supposed to be? Mean to me. Oh wait, it kicks me back out to here. Awesome. Hi Looney, how are you? We vibing. We skonging. Dude. Come on. Contact damage continues to be the worst. these enemies are really annoying. What's over here? The button. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. AKA, whenever I have to do the runbacks for this fight. Also, what was in here? I still don't know what those do. Oh, I guess that's a quick way out. Does collecting all those light balls do something? Like extra? I'm so happy that we got a upgraded version of this fight. This is such a good fight. I keep forgetting. You have to get most of them to reveal the building. Ah, okay. Required lore. You have to know that the bugs are gay in order to fight them. Ow. Wow, really? To dance and love and end together. I'm actually really surprised that I did that first attempt. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even notice this before. That they give you, they like mark where you're missing stuff. I was reading chat. I'm actually really surprised. I think that was... Maybe it's just because I'm, you know, running a 100% complete save file. But that fight felt way easier than the original Clockwork Dancer fight. Okay, so I got something. I got like a note, yeah. Yeah, plus I'm pretty sure, didn't Clockwork Dancers have a phase 3 as well? In the building itself. Clockwork had 4 phases? Did it? Also, am I in the wrong building, Ender? Ow. Is it time for the Crowlyceum? There's another boss here? Really? Oh, this is gonna be one of these fights. Okay. So it's bad. I don't need to see anymore. It's bad already. You summoned a minion into the fight. This is gonna make me do the whole ass enemy gauntlet beforehand again, isn't it? It doesn't help that these are also like one of the worst enemy types as well. I hate contact damage. I hate contact damage. It also sucks that because none of the benches nearby are like good. And because I'm not respawning at a bench currently, I'm stuck Am I really completely out of... Are shard bundles like a limited thing? So I can just spend like all of my money buying shard bundles. Turns out all I had to do was play extremely aggressively. Bravo. I can put it outside of a home. Awesome. I'm honestly really surprised that there's no achievement for completely decorating your house. Are there any other bosses anyone would like to tell me about? There is. Is it the final boss? Where am I missing another boss? Wormways. And then there's also one in Sands of Karak. Of course there is. I refuse to break the Hornet statue. That's gonna be what the rest of the mementos are, isn't it? We're gonna get like one for finishing the game, and then there's a whole bunch of extra hidden bosses that we gotta do. The more I play this game, the more I'm just like, damn, how did Team Cherry make like a single game with the amount that they crammed into this game? Like, geez, this game is so dense with content. It's very dense, but the craziest thing about it is that like, it doesn't feel crammed in, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel superfluous. Okay, where am I going, Ender? Be our tour guide. There's another quest with a Xylotl. This area has become very blue now. Also, hi Abigail, how are you? Oh, assistant, is that you? You return at last, my friend.
Sir, you are in a disturbing state. This substance sprouts from within your shell. Time will see it consume you entirely. Would you seek aid?
No, no, assistant. You are confused. A wonderful thing. We become. The plasmium, our great research. You've progressed. Research must continue. Soon, I shall become a source. I'm doing all right. These lands have taken the plasmium well. The soil has drunk it deep, and the creatures bloom so beautifully. Have you seen them?
The effect of your plasmium on the beasts here is all too evident. Great change has been inflicted upon them. There's an echo of other infections I've witnessed. I wonder at the meaning of it all. Or if I'm perhaps imagining similarities where there are none.
Assistant. You grow more inquisitive. We both seek deeper insight. We peer deeper inside somehow. Let us think on it. You've been using your plasmium. Let me replenish your reserve. Sure. There. More. Let it seep deep into your shell. Do not begrudge the pain. Assistant, to learn more of plasmium's wonders, I know what we must do. Bugs below, who have imbibed the substance. Imbibed. Bibid? I don't know. Evolved. Their bodies are full with plasmified blood. Must use the needle file and extract this precious nectar. Only by scrutinizing it can we attain higher knowledge. Maybe they were right to kill Jody, actually. Yes. Assistant, so loyal. Take the needle file, find the plasmified bugs below. Charge the file to full strength, pierce them deep. Extract their plasmified blood. Once we have it, we can peer deeper, learn more, enlighten ourselves fully. How much plasmified blood do I need? 10? Ugh. I don't think I can stab that one. Slurp. How long has this been like this? Out of curiosity. Oh, that's really cool. An actual lifeblood cocoon. How it goes? It's going pretty good. Can you stop being like slightly too far off the ground? But yeah, I hope that you're doing good, Bird. How many did I need? 10? Yeah, I need 10. My guess would be that the DLC probably has something to do with Sands of Karak. Based primarily off of, really? Based primarily off of, the background from the Coral Tower while we were in the past. Tippy. I find it really funny how the game's like, okay, now go find more enemies to test this on, and then throws you into the area with no... It throws you in and there's like no enemies there. He's doing his best Lost Kin impression. I think that might be the easiest boss of the entire game. Never actually considered what? Ender, which part? Oh, the Lost Kin thing. Zango is really annoying because he heals like every tick. I could see that being really annoying. I need 2 more blood. Nope, that was the wrong button. Glorp. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your blood. Really? Vampiric behavior. Assistant, that odor. Ah, I have the plasmified blood.
Take it, sir. Though what insight it will grant you, I cannot say.
Have faith, dear assistant. After all this, I understand. The greatest knowledge comes only from faith. Faith in plasmium. This blood you have collected sparkles. I see it. A glorious form. Glorious future shimmering back at us. Consumption of the blood, we shall at last attain enlightenment. Reward, take the gland from within my shell, my gift to you. I have no more need of it. It shall grant you unending reserves of plasmium. Yes, plasmium, pure, beautiful plasmium. I've found, like, I know that I've said it before. I've found very much so that, Hi, Zombie Kitty, how are you? I found that this game punishes you more for playing passively than it does for playing aggressively. So wait, did I not get a memento from that, or did I just fail to pick it up? Or was I just wrong? Didn't get one? Okay. I keep expecting to come back and find him dead, but... mean to me. Cat, the puppies don't want to hang out. But yeah, this game punishes you a lot more for playing passively than it does for playing aggressively. And like, I feel like that's part of why my brain compares this so much with Bloodborne, is that Bloodborne and Sekiro reward you for playing extremely aggressively. I'm surprised that they didn't give me an infinite soup reserve. Okay, so where am I going next? Where am I going in Sans? Ender? Sands of Karak? Kind of squarish bit on the bottom left. Like, here? Are we talking here or, like, here? Ow. Oh, Uppy's right there. Wait, you're telling me I didn't get any soul for hitting him before that? That's bullshit. Any more optional bosses after this? This is the last one. There we go. Or maybe not. Gone. Okay. Back down into the abyss we go. And long vertical drop rooms like this really make me want to be able to inventory drop. Sorry about that. Hi, Bella. Missa. Oh, I see you survived somehow. But that last plunge must have been your end.
It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you.
Aye, as you say, this bell's old. And time has a way of breaking things, even as fine forged as this. And see below, for its failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test.
Good. That return path is long closed to me, and your bell is now needed again.
Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time. The shell shield's been fitted, and the bell's like new. Better than new. You're planning another descent. Head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Holler when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done. That bell is as ready as it'll ever be. Sippy. Oh, no, don't ready the bell. No. I can't wait for things to have gotten worse. Oh wait, we have like a semi-easier path up here, don't we? The Team Cherry special. At the very least, I just need to get down to the bench. How did that not hit me? I cannot wait for our final boss to be another fight with Lace. I am hoping so much.
Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer.
That's fine.
Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold? Even this moment. Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your heart and heart. Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I've survived the fury of your land. I've borne its barbs and its blades, and I've seen wonder beyond it, or behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest, and the void below all things. That darkness I will fear no longer.
That's a fire line. Holy shit. Hi, Sachi. Yes. Yes. That hit me? Ah. Hi, Barrick. Also, I don't know if I said it, but hi, Sachi. I hope you're doing good. Some of her moveset has been, like, altered very slightly, and it's messing me up a bit. like her charge if she does the horizontal counter. When she does her horizontal counter, she counters way faster. Or maybe I'm just not spaced the same way that I was previously, but it feels like she's countering faster than she was in her second fight or third fight. I don't remember. Is this 4 or is this 3? Yeah, see, I can't outrun that. I opted into taking that damage. Ow. Into the soup. Wow, that got me? That is a big hitbox. mean to me. Wow, you parried that? Really? Oh. Cool. I definitely could have seen that coming and reacted to that. don't like that phase 2 of this fight turns into projectile spam. Hi, Med. How are you? How did that not parry? Really? Really? What? Jeez. Oof. I'm sorry, Ender. Lace, you bitch. What? Mean to me. You know, I kind of hate that you can't outrun that counter in this fight. Because it means that if you hit the counter, you're putting your, like, you're locking yourself into a 50-50. Hi, Maeve. How are you? You bitch. You double bitch. Hi, Erica. How are you? Hi, Strap Streams. How much is she hitting for? 2 usually. Really? The worst thing is when they hit you with shit that's basically unreactable, and half the time it's because they're moving directly on top of you. What? hate that counter attack. I hate that if you don't predict her frame perfect counter, you get locked into the eternal dilemma of the 50-50. What? That didn't hit me. That also didn't hit me for matter of fact. What? What? Oh my god. She can just stand on the spike and activate her counter whenever she wants. No, she was like behind. Cogfly? I don't have Cogflies equipped. I have spikes equipped. See, like, her counters are kind of bullshit because they come out like frame 0. Chat, I don't know if this is a controversial opinion. I think that the second lace fight is better than this one. Really? Lace. I don't know why this fight is just not as enjoyable to me as the second lace fight was. Really? Wow, the hitboxes on those are so big. You know, I think I've finally realized what my biggest issue with this fight is. It's the visibility. With all of the void projectiles and everything flying around, Lace teleporting as well, it's impossible to keep track of where she is. Also the projectile spam, but that's beside the point. Really? You bitch. You bitch. Ah. Really? What? I... What? You... what? Chat, post Dengue emotes. Well, yeah, she's good at making you panic because you can't see anything. Also because she's shooting you with a billion projectiles. Really? I hate contact damage. Petition to ban contact damage from every video game ever made. It is a scourge upon video games. The Goombas from Mario become harmless. See, here's the funny thing about that, actually. Mario Wonder did remove contact damage from Goombas. They actually have a specific biting animation for when they damage you now. Really? I swear, I was probably like 2 or 3 hits away, and now I'm gonna spend the next 3 hours on this fight. You know, the funniest thing is that, despite the fact that I'm choking, I feel like despite the projectile spam, Lace actually becomes easier in, phase 2 and on. Specifically because, when she uses her projectile attacks, it leaves her wide open. My Lace now. Ma'am, I have taken your daughter. Holy shit, that's awesome. It's him. The sibling. He's just hanging out with the God of the Void. Slash is the God of the Void. And now I get like 3 separate achievements activating. Mr. Mushroom. It is. Off he goes to witness more horrors beyond his comprehension. Okay. I still think Lace 2 is a better fight, but I don't think that that final boss is as bad as I was saying it was. It is still very visually noisy, but once you know what you're actually looking for, it becomes pretty easily. Or pretty easy, not easily. But yeah. Jeez. This very good game. I can understand why some people really didn't like how difficult the game is. But I don't want it to come off as me saying, "Oh, like, you know, people who thought this game was too difficult should just like get better." I don't want it to come off as that. However, I think that this game requires you to, if you try to play this game exactly like you play like original Hollow Knight, it's going to be significantly harder. Because this game has a, like, some fights play similarly, especially Seth. Seth is like the big pointed example that I can point at and is like, that feels like a Hollow Knight 1 fight in a good way. But this game has a very different flow, and it very much expects you to adapt to bobbing and weaving in and out of attacks as you go. Like, you have to be aggressive, but you also need to not you need to be aggressive, but you need to not be mindlessly aggressive, I guess. Ah, that's sweet. But yeah, I very much enjoyed this game. Honestly, like, here's the thing. I love OG Hollow Knight. I think that even the best fights in OG Hollow Knight don't even come close to the best fights in this game. Like, you can really tell that Team Cherry, like, focused down on their boss design and were just like, holy shit. They've all got different variations. That's neat. But yeah, you can tell that Team Cherry really wanted to lean in to, like, it's really crazy because this game leans into the bosses being really difficult in some spots. Carmelita especially, that was probably the most deaths that I had on a single fight, which is really funny considering that apparently a lot of people say that the boss in Bilewater is the big pain in the ass fight. But yeah, this game has a very different flow to it, and I very much appreciate its different flow. I know that I've been saying it like constantly, but if Hollow Knight is like Dark Souls, Silksong is Sekiro or Elden Ring. Like they're similar and they're made by the same people, but they're very, like, you can brute force your way through Silksong with all of your stuff, with all of your like knowledge from OG Hollow Knight, and it will help you in some spots. But Savage Beastfly has been cited as the main stopped playing boss. Yeah, here's the big thing. I think that Silksong has massively high highs. Like, all three of the lace fights are fantastic. The second one is the best one, but all three of the lace fights are fantastic. The Carmelita fight, the Cogwork dancers, like, all of those are phenomenal fights. However, on the other side of the spectrum, you have fighting Savage Beastfly twice, and the Blowjob Brothers. I don't remember what their actual name is. Granted, that one is actually more of just a me issue than it is an actual boss fight issue. Savage Beastfly specifically is pretty rough because it's a combination of it having a gigantic hitbox and also moving at the speed of sound. So and it also summons enemies. Like, Savage Beastfly specifically is just kind of a not great. Beastfly Arena is cramped as fuck. Honestly, I think that the Beastfly Arena, where you get it, like where you have to fight it in the tiny cramped area, is the better of the two. Because having to fight it in the lava fields where it takes out platforms whenever it dives, like, that one, outside of Carmelita, that one might, like, the amount of deaths that I had against the Savage Beastfly, that specific one is just... But yeah, I think one of the other things is that, mostly, this isn't 100% consistent, but mostly, I think that this game has a very big difficulty spike right at the start. And then as you start getting more stuff, it levels out a bit. And, like, you know, there are difficult areas, like individual areas, like getting to the slab early can be pretty difficult, just with, like, you know, you don't have any of your stuff. Getting through Underworks for the first time was also pretty rough. But, and I can see why people would not like Bile Water. Like, I don't mind Bile Water. I think it's whatever. But yeah, like, I can 100% see people's criticisms, just like how I can see people's criticisms of Souls games, which I am also a big fan of. I feel like a lot of the same, like, there's a surprising amount of overlap between those two criticisms. And I think that it helped me a lot, like, knowing that Silksong was harder than OG Hollow Knight. Like, I feel like I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I struggled, and I am, like, you know, I'm decent at OG Hollow Knight. And no one likes poison swamps in any of the Souls-like games. See, here's the funny thing. The poison swamps are always bad, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of FromSoft fans get a lot of enjoyment out of them, just, like, ironically. Because, like, there is no good poison swamp. Especially, oh my god, what is it called? The one from Demon Souls is the worst. The one from Demon Souls is awful. The one from Dark Souls 1 isn't as bad if you know to go back to the Asylum beforehand, which, how the hell are you supposed to know that beforehand? So, on a first playthrough, most of the time, that one's gonna be pretty rough. The gutter from DS2 isn't that bad. I'm trying to remember DS3's. DS3's is Fair and Keep, which is, it's annoying, but and then the poison swamp in Bloodborne is basically non-existent. You could either count the Snake Forest, which is, Look at this fucker. Does Sekiro have a poison swamp? It's got it, right? Elden Ring has like 8 of them. And it's even worse because they're Scarlet Rot instead of poison. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that the bestiary has like a whole bunch of spots. Oh, that's sweet. I like this. I like this little note that Hornet has for Lace. But yeah, like, there's there's so much in this game. And like it's insane to me that like this isn't even a like finished game technically. Like they're still adding more. I don't want to imply that this isn't like a complete package by itself, but they're still adding more to this. Absolute Trobio. That's gonna be the final boss of the DLC. I also appreciate that it marks, like you can tell at a glance which of the things you still need, because it's silver border versus white border. But yeah, like this game has some really high highs, and then it's got some really low lows. Like Nihilith was a nothing fight. Father of the Flame certainly was a boss fight. But I think in general, this game has a pretty high batting average. I also just realized I'm only missing 8 monsters in the entire bestiary. Yeah, I'm only missing 8 in the entire bestiary. I don't think I would want to go through the trouble of like 100%ing it, though I honestly might off stream, knowing me. Name a more iconic duo, me and 100%ing Metroidvanias off stream. I've done it with every 2D Metroid game I've played on stream, except for Zero Mission, I think. Possibly Fusion. I know that I 100%ed Samus Returns and Dread. They're adding more Infinite Handmade content to the Infinite Handmade content game. Yeah, I gotta say, I mentioned it briefly before. I got the privilege of watching a friend play through like OG Hollow Knight shortly after this game came out, and it's one of those things where I cannot wait to see him play this, because when he plays it, he's gonna be like, what do you mean there's more stuff? Because he was having that reaction with original Hollow Knight, and original Hollow Knight is magnitudes smaller than this. But yeah, It might be early, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Just because, you know, I don't want to start something and then have to end it immediately after. Plus, it gives me a chance to actually make the schedule for this week. Oh, speaking of the schedule, Fire Emblem tomorrow. Three more years, chat. 3 more years of Three Houses Discourse. Featuring Sachi and Faxi. But yeah, while we're doing that, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Because Fire Emblem is tomorrow, but Fire Emblem is not going to be a daily thing. That's gonna be a once a week thing, like Ace Attorney. And so you know. Anyway, here is your raid message. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. This is fun. No, nothing of Three Houses, so you're gonna enjoy watching the discourse. It's gonna be really weird when you join in, because we're starting. I did Crimson Flower, which is one of the routes, earlier this year, but we're starting with the DLC because I want to do the DLC so I can actually you know, use the DLC features. But yeah, there is a chance that I will be doing because I have been talking a bit about wanting to clean up some of my backlog of stuff that I've started and not gotten around to. So I'm considering the possibility of doing some of that next, but we'll see. So you know, there's a chance for Elden Ring, people who wanted to see me play more Elden Ring. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope to see you here tomorrow for Fire Emblem Three Houses, which will be fun. Other than that, have a good one and take care, everyone.